Hey guys, it's the FPL Dancer. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about my transfer strategy for Gameweek 17. And if you do like my videos, please hit the subscribe button. As you can see, I have 8 players playing at home against 4 of the bottom 5 teams in the league. Norwich, Watford, Aston Villa, and Bournemouth. Because of this, I'm actually very happy with my first 11 as it stands. However, I am going to be making one transfer, and that one free transfer is going to be removing Saka from Arsenal for Jonjo Shelvey. As you can see, I have 2 free transfers and 1.1 million in the bank. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be removing Saka from Arsenal. The reason I'm doing this is because, as you can see here, he has lost his starting place in the Arsenal team and his minutes are becoming less and less. So right now, him being on the bench at 4.5 million, and with the Christmas period, with a lot of rotation happening, a blank game week next week, I really can't afford to have a player who right now is getting, at the moment, 0 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be getting rid of this guy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove Saka from Arsenal and I'm going to transfer in Jonjo Shelvey from Newcastle. As you can see, the past 3 game weeks, he has scored a goal every single game and he has returned 9 points in each of those games. And since game week 11, you can see that he has played 90 minutes. Now, have a look at his ownership. His current ownership is 1.9%, so he is a perfect differential for my team. Also, he is on free kicks and set pieces, and Newcastle's central defenders have scored 6 goals, one of the highest in the league. So to have Jonjo Shelvey on my team, albeit on the bench, I think is a great move. So here is my team for game week 17. I have Nick Pope in goal against Newcastle. I have my fingers crossed that Pope can keep a clean sheet against Newcastle United. In my defence, I have Ben Chilwell and Soyuncu, both at home to Norwich City. I have taken a gamble by having 2 Leicester defenders in my team, but they do have the best defensive record and they're playing at home against a Norwich team who have scored the least goals away from home. I have Trent Alexander-Arnold at home to Watford. The question is, can Liverpool finally keep a clean sheet? Well, I really hope so against a team who are now in the bottom 3. And hopefully Trent can also chip in with some attacking returns. And finally, I have John Lundstram at home to Aston Villa. Highly owned John Lundstram has been chipping in with attacking returns, but not lately. So let's see how it goes. Remember, he is playing as a midfielder and he is getting scoring opportunities. So hopefully he can potentially chip in with an attacking return this weekend. Midfield, I have Sadio Mane at home to Watford. Again, this is a really good fixture for Mane against a team which are in the bottom 3, and hopefully I can get some attacking returns from him. I have Son Heung-min away to Wolves. I don't know what to expect from this game because Wolves, they do turn up against the big 6 teams. So let's kind of see how it goes. I mean, he did score 2 goals the last weekend, so he might do a similar performance this time. And lastly, I have Kevin De Bruyne against Arsenal. I did think about transferring out De Bruyne. However, he is against a team who are quite suspect in defence. So for this week, I have decided just to keep De Bruyne. And finally, my attackers. I have to captain Jamie Vardy at home to Norwich. To be honest, this is like the perfect fixture. and I have been tempted to even put the triple captain chip on him this week. I have Danny Ings at home to West Ham United. Danny Ings is in the form of his life and has scored 5 goals in the past 5 games, and hopefully this scoring streak can continue. And finally, I have Tammy Abraham against Bournemouth, a Bournemouth team who are losing a lot of defenders due to injury. So again, I am hoping for more attacking returns from Tammy Abraham. On my bench, I have Button as keeper. My first sub will be Martin Kelly at home to Brighton. This player has been absolutely magnificent for me. In the past 2 game weeks, he has given me 14 points by coming off the bench. So Martin Kelly stays as my first sub, just in case, for example, maybe Sadio Mane or Danny Ings or Tammy Abraham get rotated. My second sub is Traore at home to Tottenham, and John Joe Shelvey is my third sub. The great thing about my bench is I believe that all 3 of my subs will get 90 minutes. So in case any of my starting 11 do get rotated, I'm very happy for any of my subs to come in and fill in with at least 2 points. If you like my team, if you don't like my team, let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you next time, guys. Peace out.